Hey guys. Well, where should I begin? Hmm. Here we are. Right here, right now. Where do I begin? Where the heck should I begin? Hmm. Better question is what to do now that's the end, basically. Well, it's been rough. Been pretty rough. Double, decade. Well, sort of. Hmm. So, 2020. A year that nobody thought would have been bad in any way. Well. Hmm. What to say? Well, okay. Compared to what I did last year in last year's video, where I literally just talked about various stuff, just pulling them out of nowhere, basically. Kinda gonna order it in line this time, if you know what I mean. So, January, well, nothing much, I mean, just start off. I mean, it was okay, not really too much to say about it, I guess, I mean. Just starting another new year, I guess, well, let's face it, we all thought this was gonna be, at least, awesome. I mean, literally everybody just made plans making this almost like the year of all years, basically, and like, I mean, I apologize if I'm pausing so much. I mean, I just don't know what to think, I guess. I mean, well, anyway, January goes by, February, midst of February more so, the COVID virus is rumored, at least. And stuff seems decent. Third month in, we're kind of where we're at now. COVID's not no fairy tale no more. School's out. Switching to technology. Locked in. Doing who knows what. What to do is the question at that point. April's kind of the same matter, I mean, just lightens up not even the slightest bit, I mean, it's kind of a near center point, I'd say, personally. I mean, COVID just cut like a knife through the whole year, basically. May rolls around, stuff is a little bit different, I guess. Lightened up just a little bit more. Was decent, to say the least. In the summer months of June, things start looking up just a little bit. I mean, in July, I guess, wasn't any better. It was just kind of the same. It's kind of always been when you think about it, I mean. But really, definitely an honorable mention I want to say right now. I mean, you could just look, kind of, at how much time has kind of actually gone by. Like, I could remember, I was back in July. Now I'm here right now in December. Sometimes you can't even realize how much time has actually gone by. And I kind of wanted to point that out because people ever since like April have just kind of just wanted the whole year to be over with. But when you think about it, I mean, it was kind of just people wanting COVID to be over with. At points I was kind of like, I am just gonna be seriously just done with the year. Are you really just gonna just lay it on the line and just pray for 2021? Are you really gonna sit there and basically just not even... It felt like time didn't matter at some points. Like it was just people wanting better. And to be honest, I mean, the year technically wasn't actually that bad when you think about it. I mean, okay, we're gonna let the minors be minors. I thought about this right before making this video. We're gonna let the minors be minors. Let's get rid of the face mask, the face shield, the inside, I'm sorry. The whole fiasco in the sense. And let's kind of just think, just not really outside the box, but I mean, just think a little bit on what kind of just happened. I mean, for me, personally, I've got a lot of stuff, from seeing the Statue of Liberty up close and personal, to starting quarantining, to meeting people on live streams, meeting new YouTubers, meeting people that's not even necessarily considered meeting, if you know what I mean. Meeting people on social media. Meeting people here on YouTube. And then all the way toward me going to experience life in the Nevada desert and in California on the West Coast for a little bit. Just to kind of have, if not have a good time, through a rough time. I mean, I'm not going to go too personal with that. There's actually a specific reason, but I'm not going to say specifically why I was over there or whatever. But anyway. And now to right here, right now. At the end of this, I wouldn't want to say roller coaster. I mean, everybody could consider it that. But I mean, this enigma of something. Could it have been any worse? Could it have been any worse? Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question. I don't know. Well, been going on for about 8 minutes and 30 seconds now, maybe 9. Mostly been quiet. But you gotta admit, it kind of brought a lot of people together. Not physically, of course, but more of on the spectrum of, like, I mean, I wanted to tell you, because I told this to a few friends of mine quite a long while ago, back in, like, July, and might as well share it here, too. I was gonna write kind of a 1 or 2 page paper, full of all the pros and the cons of stuff that's been happening and that's pretty much gone on all through this year. That could have been, and could be anything. Anything. I was gonna be a stage crew member for my school drama play. But of course, as you know, that got cancelled. And am gonna do it since I'm now going to a different school. Well, not even necessarily a school, it's an online program due to, of course, COVID still being in the air. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year, but I mean, that didn't happen. What else? I mean, oh yeah, not to mention the Oshkosh Air Show. That had to be a whole different thing. But then again, it was still enjoyable. I mean, Spirit of Aviation Week. Could you have gotten any better than that? I mean, they kept it going. They really did. EAA. It's kind of a good example of that never give up attitude. Must admit that. And I even got to actually talk to a few airshow pilots and such during that time in late July. I actually spoke with in a live chat on a live stream with Kyle Franklin and reporter Steph Strickland and the F-35 demo team, and watched interviews from EAA members and with real-life pilots, and it was good. I mean, well, it's the turn, really. Well, other than that, let's actually even talk about kind of what's on screen actually right now, right in front of you. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, Spin Master Monster Jam, and all the likes of the Monster Truck fandom. Yeah, COVID literally just scratched, if not every single Monster Jam, Monster Truck Throwdown, MTRL show out there. MTRL at Middletown, Orange County Fair didn't happen. Not too many of the Monster Jam shows happened. There was no All-Star Challenge like last year. The Zombie vs. Hunter trucks haven't even been created in real life yet. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks also had to take the hiatus, along with, obviously. But at least the production of these guys didn't cease, really. I mean, really, could it have been any worse? Like, I mean, when you think about it, it's just been a journey. It really has. One thing's for sure, Spin Master Monster Jam, in their second year of production, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's just my opinion, by the way. Don't take it seriously. They kind of downgraded. I'm kind of being honest. I mean, they did a decent job. I mean, bringing some pretty good faces. I mean, Stone Crusher, Raising Cane, some more custom concepts by them came out, I know. And like, but Hot Wheels, Mattel, you kicked it. Well done. Hot Wheels and Mattel, really, keep going at it. I've seen your stuff already for, if not the upcoming month and upcoming year. Keep at it. Especially the fact that you produce something like that Moon Eyes Bone Shaker up there. And really, I mean, when it came to Hot Wheels, they really kicked Spin Master hard. And when you look at it, I mean, honestly, when it came to Spin Master this year, it really wasn't as, I mean, kind of because of COVID, I know, but it wasn't as big and as feel, you didn't really get much of the feel as you did kind of with last year. Being honest. I mean, probably because it was the first. And as I like to say, there's nothing like a first. But anyway, I gotta admit, this was decent. This year was decent. But I know next year should be better. And I'm being honest. Although Spin Master didn't really kick it too hard and too, if not as great as the year prior, I think they're going to do better. And Hot Wheels is already starting to try and get up and do it again. You can tell both manufacturers are trying to compete. Really, they pretty much are. I can feel it. But anyways, other than that, I mean, the idea of school taking place online, I don't want to get into too great detail of this topic, but I mean, I ask you, I mean, I gotta tell you, I am just lost for words about this whole thing, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happened to me this year that I don't think actually even would have happened if COVID were not around. I mean, not that I like it around. Nobody likes the fact that it's around. Nobody. I know. But there were some good spots. I mean, got to go to California and the West Coast, like I mentioned. I'm not going to get into detail of that again. But done a lot of stuff, to say the least. I mean, it's been an adventure. For me, you guys, and hold down everybody. It's been something else. It really has. I mean, actually, just look at it now. Yeah, it's the end of 2020. But does that mean the end of COVID? I ask you. Is it really gonna end? Is it really gonna return to normal by literally in a few days? Not to mention, 2021 is just around that corner. Well, anyway. What else have I got to say? I am gonna get into more detail of what's upcoming, but, you know. But otherwise, stuff was okay. I'll admit that. I mean, don't feel that I've produced as much content here on the channel than the year prior. I mean, I'm being honest, there was a lot of content that I didn't actually even produce last year and this year too. I was actually planning to do my third Q&A video about 2 months ago, I think. But I actually deleted the video. I did take footage of me unboxing the 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trucks from Hot Wheels, but I deleted the video too. Of that too. But I must admit, there have been some pretty good spots. How you say, filled in, or whatever. Allowed for a lot more sign-up series to happen. I started my own sign-up series way while back when I hit 50 subscribers this year. Now I'm at 90 subscribers about. It's allowed for a lot more social media activity, as you could very, very well see. It's been something else. It really has. And it had me just think, what could have been different if COVID did not exist? Okay, yeah, sure. Better you, no face masks with shields or anything like that. Of course, of course, of course. But what I'm kind of getting at is, out of all the things that have been accomplished, would those have been the same things? Would you have been able to, if not, I think, enjoy them as much? For example, what happened to me this past summer. Again, I'm not keen on going to the extreme and full amount of detail, but, if COVID didn't exist, I probably wouldn't have been able to take that vacation down to the West Coast. And who generally knows how much differences there could have really been? Yeah, there'd be a lot more. We'd probably have another All-Star Challenge featuring the Zombies vs. Hunters from Monster Jam. We could have had who knows what come from the real life monster truck world. Just look. We were all up in high spirits and then down fell from there. It's a lot to think about, I can tell you that much. Didn't really expect to make this video this long. Probably wouldn't have intended to if COVID weren't around. This video probably wouldn't even be this long. Could have been a good thing, could have been a bad thing. What do you think? But a lot of other stuff has happened too. And good stuff. I've been accepted into the hangout community of the Monster Jam community. I've started a sign-up series. I've met people on live streams. I've met people not in person, but you know what I mean, basically. Lots of stuff has happened. Leave it at that. And now, am I finished with talking about this topic of 2020? What else could have gone on, do you think? Also, what do you personally think would have happened if COVID were not around? What do you think would have happened? Want your thoughts, I really do. Well, anyways, I guess I've kind of cleared it up with 2020, I guess. But now, anyways, what to expect for the upcoming month and the upcoming rest of the next year. We are going to be doing a lot of different stuff on this channel. I can't see it yet. Actually, no, I can. It's just not clear. But I can see it. I can see it. I'm going to be doing a lot more on here. Monster Truck Destruction Tour, not to mention, is going to be under new management. Okay, maybe not new management. They're kind of under a renovation and a new look. Monster X Tour started their world tour just this past month. It was a success. They're going to be stopping in Tokyo next. Monster Mania is gonna continue. There are gonna be some differences, I will let you know that. But only time will tell when you think about it. But I will admit, there's gonna be some good stuff. I promise. Well, guess that's it. Now what do I do? Should we just end it right here? Silence? Nothing more to say. Well, one real thing to say. Expect a lot from me in 2021. And not to mention, yep, a lot of you probably have already figured this out by now. People, I think, have literally just been on their knees begging for me to do it. I personally think. Yep, you know it. HB99 is now on Insta. Go follow me there. I don't know what I'm specifically going to be doing with that, to be honest. I mean, if you're probably already over there, I'm going to be posting some music videos, probably, of either what I've already been posting, and that's aircraft music videos to be exact. Maybe I'll post stop motions there. I'll continue to post some stop motions here, of course, but just be ready. So yeah, go check me out on Insta. And again, like I just said, I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to be doing with it. It's just a kind of a step up, in a sense, but not a big one. So anyways, guys, the video's been going on for a while. I'm actually recording a second part. You may not have noticed. Maybe you have, I don't know, but till then, we'll be counting stars. So, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button down below. But if you dislike it, please tell me what I can do better in the next video. And by the way, guys, if you like or dislike this video, I will know. I could tell by the two of my favorite YouTubers I am making a parody of their outros of right now. So do the right thing. And of course, guys, well, see you later.